Grand abundant day, yoga for healing warriors. Don't mind my voice. I just woke up and I'm going through an ascension. And whenever I'm going through ascension, my nose begins to run from that further calcifying. I always get tongue-tied when I'm about to do a reading. They be working. But we are protected. The words will come out however they sound. You'll understand. We're going to tap in today, this Saturday, first Saturday of January 26, to see what the ancestors want to tell us. We're going to start with the short message of maybe what the read will be about, what we need to know. Learn the truth. The truth is coming out. There's no hiding the truth. You cannot pretend to be wise when you're not. This owl represents wisdom to me, knowledge. Someone that knows more than what others think they do. You see an owl, you just see an animal sitting there, perched, quiet, most of the time. And they're just observing, paying attention, taking in information. They're very resilient, just like a fox. 3 more cards. Magical power. You're someone that holds secret knowledge, much more wiser than people think, but that's their own fault. That's their own shortcoming. And you hold magical powers, gifts. 2 more cards, Holy Spirit, ancestors. Confidence. Look at that bee. Or, yeah, that is a bee. Queen bee, I'm picking up. You're very confident and strong. Resilient. Banish curse. And growth of energy. We're getting more downloads, as I was just saying. My nose always tells me when I'm getting downloads and when I'm doing a transformation. Good luck is on our side. 1 more card. Destiny. The wheel has turned. What's fated to be, what's destined to be, will be. Equaling out, balancing out, because you've stayed balanced. You went into your cocoon when you needed to. Observing, paying attention to patterns, signs, synchronicities, working with the elements, learning more about yourself, your past, present, and your future. You sitting and observing yourself, going within, is giving you more confidence. More confident that you are more in control of your destiny by your choices. We have free will. Everything balances out. There's no way to keep that teeter-totter down on one side, because who's going to sit and hold it like that forever? No matter how many partners you get to switch up, you're going to run out, because people are waking up one by one. And they'll become more knowledgeable of what's actually going on. just as those who already know are just sitting and observing, watching, seeing the patterns, being confident, listening into their intuition, allowing their guides and higher source to guide them, because they realize how important that first eye is, more than the two on your face. If your first eye is blocked, you might as well be blind. What do the ancestors need to tell us? We're going to go through this deck and see what all falls out, and then we'll pick them up. Whoa. There's going to be quite a few. Whoa. Okay. I think everybody wanted to say something today. Ogun, it is the first of the year. The god of iron. Iron and iron together strengthens the enforcement. You're resilient. You're confident. You're strong. Strong in your destiny. Know where you're headed. Ogun can help you attract more work, customers, money, and have success in your endeavors through hard work. It takes work to heal. Nothing will come to you without putting in the hard work. Stop doubting yourself, work hard, and make it happen. Those that think that something's going to just come and fall out the sky, drop on their head, it takes work, baby. It takes work. You have to put in the work. You have to get the wheel into motion in the right direction. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Wow, we have a lot of cards. I'm going to read through them quickly, not to take too much time. But on those that need a little bit extra, I will. Chango, god of thunder. Call upon Chango if you need justice, protection, prosperity, good luck, power, passion, or love. Anything you have to manipulate to keep will not be yours to keep. Let me say that again. Anything you have to manipulate to keep will not be yours to keep. Be sure it's not you or someone else manipulating. This is heavy in the energy, and it has been all year. Something that I've noticed as far as manipulating tactics, people using word magic, knowing a story and twisting it to bend, to try to help manipulate these karmic men and female, using the term twin flame to get people's attention when they don't even understand the journey. Or they do understand the journey and they don't want that. So they manipulate to try to get you to go to somebody that's not even your twin. Somebody that's not going to build with you. Someone that has not done the fucking work. So don't ever listen to a reader that says, oh, you're supposed to go back to them. You have a soul contract if that person is a motherfucker. No, you don't. Period. Ishtar, goddess of love and war. There are enemies disguised as friends. Don't worry. You are protected, and those who stand against you will be defeated. Thank you, ancestors. They are definitely confirming to us, and we already know. But confirming to these dummies that think that they still have some kind of some kind of power. Ishtar can assist you in sexual power, sexual healing. And those of you that are divine feminine, high priestess, that have been celibate, keeping their yoni steamed, doing your yoga poses, doing them sometimes in nature, connecting with Mother Earth. We know about that. That's where your abundance lies, in your sexual healing power. Protection is giving you strength, victory, and defeating enemies. They are here for it. These fools don't know what the hell is coming for them this year. And a gift to us is that we see it, we watch it, as we go along our own business, continuing to heal and grow, not sitting and waiting for it to happen. The more you put into yourself, that's your pushback. Abundantia, goddess of abundance, Ashe. Y'all better be saying thank you. Thank you, setting altars, setting some candles on fire, and thanks to your ancestors and your guides. Get into a vibration that serves the kind of abundance you want, and the universe will make you overflow with abundance. This is the only time where you can kind of fake it till you make it. This is where they get it twisted at, right here. When you're manifesting and you're sitting in meditation and you're visualizing where you see your growth at, you sitting in your new home, you sitting in your new car, and you're sitting there and you visualize it in your mind, and you're working on yourself, you're healing, you're changing how you eat, you're changing how you think, you're changing on the words that you accept from others. Because if somebody, one more again, sit in front of you telling you a story that you ain't heard since you was a child, and every time you see this person, they're telling you the same fucking story, word for word, stop them in their tracks. That is a way of spell work, dark magic, to take you back with them, to visualize that past event, to keep you in a past way of thinking. And don't take it as being rude when you have to tell someone like that to shut the fuck up. Because it's either you or them. You have to let them know you know what's up. We are not sitting back and allowing, being kind and nice and listening to the same shit, knowing what you're doing, allowing you to drain our energy while you're doing it. Same goes for arguing. Don't go back and forth, tit for tat. Think about when you've ever been in an argument, a fight, and then afterwards you feel so drained and tired. They drained you. That's why you feel tired. But if you walk away, you change your thinking, and you stay in your confidence, you didn't harm no one, you didn't try to hurt anyone, but this person wanted to bring up gossip, talking about someone else. This person is complaining about how their day is going. Stop that shit. That's a step. That's a process. That's a part of the iron that you will have to use to strike down these things that we used to consider, oh, it's nothing. No, it is something. You'll notice how bombarded we are with that kind of manipulation all day long. Horus, falcon-headed god. There's a miracle that is unfolding in your life. Expect the unexpected. Ashe. That was self-explanatory. Metatron. 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 Also, like compared to Saint Michael, angel of life, Metatron is always around me. Why you think I feel like such a badass? Learning myself, being confident, knowing who I have around me and why. Because I've learned about myself as I was healing myself. You will gain the knowledge of your past lives. You will relate the stories. You'll start doing the research and putting the pieces together. It takes work. It ain't for the lazy. It ain't for the weak in mind. It is not for the weak in spirit or soul. Choose your thoughts carefully. Try to master your thoughts instead of being a slave to your thoughts. We were just already bringing that up. Metatron is here to remind us. Be mindful of what we allow to be heard in our ears, through our eyes, what we ingest into our bodies. I'm not saying be a stickler, but there's time and place for everything. It's up to you to decide your way. It doesn't even matter if you hear another's way, how they do it. But just don't be a slave to anything. Not even of your own thoughts saying, oh, no, I can't have that. No, I can't have that. No, I can't have that. Because that's where all your energy is going to go. You're going to be thinking of that constantly. Balance, equilibrium. Balance through the whole storyline. What you purge out, you will get in renewed. Hossein, master of plants and magic. I love my plants. Learn to love your imperfections and treat yourself with the same kindness you'd show to a good friend. Exactly. Treat yourself. You are your new best friend. You, yourself, and you. You will be your own best friend and you will be so connected. Whoop, the pine cone. Being connected, that was a distraction. Being aware of your guides that surround you. That's how you're going to learn so much. But you just have to start. And if you don't have the hunger for it, then it may not be in you. Because it's something you hunger to want to know about yourself, your truth, walking in your truth. Babalua, ruler of diseases. Take care of your health, whether it's mental, spiritual, emotional, are all just as important. That's right. Body, mind, and soul. As important as your physical health. And that includes that disease called lying that eats away at you. You can eat healthy all day long, do workouts, but if you're living in a lie, it's not doing you any good. That inner work is a must to do, and that others will come along with it naturally. Naturally, you be in your flow. Dana, goddess of knowledge. You have all the tools and knowledge, as I stated with that owl. We have the tools and the knowledge to prosper in life. It's about doing it, getting it done, putting action. You were born to be a leader, to help others find their light. And you are guided by top notch, baby. Obachala, king of the the white cloth. I'm seeing water. Obachala, king of the white cloth. Purity, cleansing, protecting, maintaining your innocence in your truth of purity. There's a part of your thinking that isn't supporting your forward progress and sabotaging your positive efforts. This is a time to go into meditation. Ask guidance. What is it that you need to release? It could be anything, person, place, a little stone. It could be something, anything. It doesn't have to be something big. Something like, when I say like something like a little stone, like if something was gifted to you that you know that was a witch or a warlock and it might have a hex on it, yeah, get rid of it. Queen of Tibet, exotic and tantalizing. You will notice improvement in your life and have more luck. If you keep trying new things, listen to your hunches. Balance, babe. It's a time to be restricted, and it's a time to be a little bit more free, childlike. It's a time to be mature, like a Queen of Swords on your throne, having your guard up of protection, but still open. And then there's a time to be like the Hermit. Queen of Sheba, Queen of the East. You will be in the favor of a good graces of someone. Convert this opportunity into gold to advance in life. So you're about to rub elbows with somebody, maybe someone of higher knowledge, maybe someone of same mind thinking, that you guys can learn from each other. That's what we're here for. It's about learning from each other, not stripping of each other, stealing, being deceitful. Isis, Queen of the Throne. Isis, I'm telling you, man, I know who my ancestors are from way back. You are a powerful manifester that can easily manifest magic into your life. Believe in your own magic. Isis, I have the ring right here, and I have my shells, my pine cones, things that keep me grounded. Have my mind go into places I want it to flow to when I look at it. Jophiel, divine beauty. When you create beauty around you, you restore the beauty within your own soul and those around you. Why is it I just say something and then the card go right with it? Surround yourself with things you want to look at, you want to see. Things that are part of your manifestation. That's why I got those grills sitting there. Living like a rock star. A monk one. Learn how to make my own holy water, rose water, everything. I'm all about the natural. You should get into natural if you love herbs. Call upon the ancestors that's needed. Ask them for guidance. You be writing your own little recipe book. Oshun, goddess of fresh waters. To manifest true love, you must first love yourself and embrace your beautiful imperfections and allow yourself to shine, your true self. If they don't like it, let them stuff it. They ain't got to look at it. As long as you like it, you can love it. It's you. You're not living here to be in accordance of somebody else's liking. You're here to be your liking, your higher self, your growth. Let them hate. Let them find their own path, because you will find haters when you know you're on yours and they recognize it too. Sekhmet, Egyptian lioness goddess. I love Sekhmet. That's part of my tribe too, baby. You can let it control you, or you can make anger your ally. Pain into power. Same with rage, if you feel that at any point in time. use that energy and pour it into something else creative. Make it work for you rather than against you. Use that energy you have built up instead of sitting and laying in the bed and feeling all that energy, not knowing what to do with yourself. Get up and run. Run in place. Go outside and run. Turn on some music and dance. I love doing that. Or start creating. Work on those inner childhood hobbies and things that you used to like to enjoy doing. If you used to like to paint and you don't know how to paint well, so what? Get some paint. Get some canvas. Paint. Thor, God of thunder. We've got thunder out here a couple of times because we got Django. We got Django and Thor out here, baby. Bringing down the thunder. Protect what you value most. You can either be a victim of the world or a warrior and become the fighter. You got backup. All you have to do is stand 10 toes down for you. Walk in the proper order. Follow the 48 laws of Mod. Read the Emerald Tablets. Learn some history. Learn her story. Uriel, Light of God. You're currently going through a major life transition. I told you guys, we're going through a transformation. We made it through that portal. 111. Changes to your existing life, embrace it. We're going to be catapulted into this new year. Especially if you already have put into action, been working on yourself. You've planted the seeds. You're seeing it grow. You're going to be catapulted. Elegua, owner of the Crossroads. A new business opportunity will present itself that could require traveling. Be prepared to accept this change. Catapulted. Elegua is here. Uriel, Thor. They're going to bring the thunder down. Shiva, the god of destruction. Bring the thunder down. You guys are so funny, ancestors. High five. I love how the rhythm of this is going. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for guiding me. Shiva, all that was lost will be restored. Trust the magic of beginnings. Beginnings. New hope, new way of life. You're being catapulted into your new way. You've been manifesting, you've been visualizing, you've been working beyond these obstacles that people have tried to place in front of you of being the different one. Because you're seeing things that they don't see and you speak on it. That's one first thing that happens that you may notice. Your star family has been with you, observing you, protecting you, along with your other guides and ancestors. This is more than an earth matter, spiritual matter. This is spiritual beyond the cosmos and the galactic. It's way bigger and it's much further deeper than people allow themselves to come to terms with. Listen to your inner soul for answers. Who or what are you being drawn to? The magic of destiny is behind you, catapulting you into your destiny. John the Conqueror. Find the courage to break free from fear and reclaim your personal power. Cautiously choose your own path. Ashe, ashe, ashe. King Solomon, man of peace. Woman of peace. There's always duality, equal in everything. But that's what I don't understand with these culprits that want to come and interfere. They forget about the equilibrium of everything. Everything, there's duality. But when you are showing your love and light and you're in your peace, they think that's all you are, is a soft target. They forget about that balance. That thunder, that fire that we also carry within us. How we take control of our mental and physical power. We handle our addictions and patterns directly to set ourselves free and maintain that in balance. We are not here to punish our inner child and say, no, you can't have that. No, you can't do that. We're telling that inner child you can be all you can be and whatever that does not even exist here. You're here to create it. So mote it be. Temp altar. Your choosing, your free will. However you want to make it, how small, how big, whatever you want to use. It's all your free will. Your spirit guides and angels want you to connect with them. It's a time for prayer and meditation to stay balanced. Maintain your confidence and your self-awareness. Give your guides and ancestors permission to guide you, permission to protect you. Write your burn and releases. Set them ablaze. Send them up to the heavens, to the skies, to the ethers. Mary Magdalene, apostle of the apostles. There's a situation in your life that requires forgiveness. Believe that there's blessing on the other side of forgiving. Those have betrayed you, mocked you, stabbed you in the back. In order to heal, first step is when you're going in within, realizing what you're carrying from all or whoever that you've surrounded yourself with. The forgiveness happens then. And for some reason, they like to think that we have a hard time forgiving when that's easy to do because it's healing you. They need to forgive themselves, but they are having a hard time because they are the ones not going within. They're the ones not connecting with their ancestors, and so they're blocked, chakras all blown out of whack, stalled, rusted, and crusted. They're blocked, but they expect to know with a healed one how they would move. That's funny. He. Actually, I laughed a lot watching and observing. Great comedy, dark humor. Solace, eye of the sun. It's time you recognize your own needs and prioritize yourself. Go near water, even if it's in your bathroom and you fill the tub up with salt water. And you get into meditation mode and pretend that you're at the beach. Mind over matter, baby, and intentions are everything. Take time to go away and research, recharge. Not research, it says recharge. It's time to recharge because we're getting these downloads. You know if you're going through a transformation right now or not. You know what's going down right now. If you're a warrior, you definitely do. And if you're on the opposite end of this warrior, you definitely do. Anuket, the embracer, you will have an overflow of blessings. Cernunos, the hornhead god, balance, balance your feminine and masculine energy to experience a greater sense of harmony and fulfillment. Balance. We are directly and overly confirmed in this reading, this layout. Then it's a time to meditate, connect, rest, eat healthier. I know that's for me, because I went on a little bit of a binge after detoxing all year. That's how I celebrated the new year, with some sweets. Lakshmi, goddess of good fortune. Goddess of good fortune. Lakshmi. The good. We're getting double, triple the good fortune. Lakshmi. You will have an abundant life, even better than you imagined. Align your prosperity and consciousness. Arakura, goddess of the underworld. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to get the next level and achieve the greatness. Oh, I got chills. I can feel the excitement. Baset, cat goddess. You can't truly be independent until you know who your independent self is. Be brutally honest with yourself. I love this pep talk. This was a great pep talk, ancestors. Thank you. There's a lot here. I would rewatch this video a few times. Maybe write down the names of these ancestors, these guides, and see what your connection may be with this lineage, about yourself. Learning more about yourself is going to take you so far. It will take you all the way, and then some. That's what I have. I'm going to come back with a read from the Egyptian Book of the Dead Oracle. That will be up next. Peace.